Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be presenting you a thorough review and comparison between two pairs of Chanel ballet flats. Over here we have the classic ballet flats in leather, and then over here we have them in tweed. We'll be talking about pricing, durability, versatility, pros and cons. So if you're curious to hear more about these different types of materials for Chanel flats, then please keep on watching. Alright, so first things first, before we start this video, I wanted to let you know that this pair of Chanel ballet flats, the tweed ones, are actually not mine. Instead, they have been very kindly sent to me by a fake factory. I have collaborated with them in the past on real versus fake videos, and I've always been very impressed with the quality of their products. It's always extremely close to the real thing, if not actually identical. Here, this is a pair of flats that I have tried on in the store in New York that I have absolutely loved, but that I just couldn't justify paying the price for. So I was really happy to get to see them again. So if you are interested in getting this particular pair of flats, or really anything else from the fake factory, because they also have, you know, jewelry, handbags, clothes, other accessories like belts, etc. So really, if you are interested in getting anything from them at all, then I will go ahead and leave all of the relevant information in the description box of the video down below for you, along with a coupon code. And without further ado, let's get started with the video. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about will be pricing for the Chanel ballet flats in leather. They currently retail for $1,000 even plus tax. Whereas for the tweed ones, they retail for $1,025 plus tax. So there is a $25 difference. I don't really think that it is such a big deal. I mean, when you are spending like $1,000 on a pair of shoes, what's 25? Of course, I like to save money, and of course that's important, but here I believe it's more or less neutral when it comes to pricing. Next up, let's talk about versatility, and this is going to be a long thing because for me it really is becoming important to pick luxury items that I know that I will wear a lot, that I will get a lot of use out of. So for them to be versatile is really something that I look at when purchasing luxury or designer goods. So let's talk about versatility in terms of occasions. So as in, like, how often do you see yourself wearing these flats? And in my mind, at least, I believe that the Chanel ballet flats in leather are definitely harder to wear for every day. They still feel very occasion-y, even though this isn't my only pair, even though, you know, I have had them for a long time. To me, because it's leather, it's more of a luxurious fabric, they still feel very occasion-y. So I struggle to wear them for everyday occasions. I really try to force myself, like, especially, you know, when I'm in New York, I'm like, okay, like, you need to wear them, like, for, like, walking, actually. But it still is pretty, I don't know, difficult for me. Whereas for the tweed ones, I feel like they have this, like, casual vibe, this more, you know, youthful, maybe more modern vibe that the leather ones don't necessarily have. And so for me, it definitely is easier to wear these for everyday occasions, for, like, you know, small errands, for doctor's appointments, all that stuff. Is easier for me to wear the tweed ones. So I would say that the tweed ones you will get a little bit more use out of in terms of occasions because they are more casual. Our next thing is going to be the versatility of seasons. So obviously these are both ballet flats, so I actually don't wear them in the deep winter. You could if you don't get cold, if your feet don't get cold easily, then you absolutely could. Personally, I get cold super easily, so this is definitely the type of thing that, like, doesn't work for me. But normally, you know, ballet flats are more of like a fall, spring, summer type of thing. So in my mind, the tweed ones kind of still cream winter or fall, especially in this color combination of black and gold. I feel like the combination of them is gorgeous. Like, it's so pretty. But it would be difficult for me to wear this, you know, like on July 25th, for example. You see what I mean? This wouldn't necessarily be the type of item that I would reach for in the summertime. Whereas these ones, the leather ones, leather works for pretty much a year round. If I had the choice in the winter time and if I had the tweed ones, then I would go ahead and grab the tweed ones a little bit more easily. But I could still, you know, pretty much wear the leather ones, no problem. So I think in terms of versatility for seasons, it's definitely easier to wear the leather ones more or less year round than it is to wear the tweed ones. If you do end up getting tweed ones, then I would recommend a different color than black and gold. I mean, I love this color combination and I'm the one who chose it, and I'm still very happy with that. But if you want to wear them absolutely year-round, then you might go ahead and consider a light color like light pink or baby blue, or you know, something like that that could still be worn in the spring and summertime. Next and last in the versatility category, I promise, this has been like a detailed thing, we have the versatility in terms of outfits. So what are the outfits that you could potentially wear these shoes with? And here it's interesting because they both more or less have the same like color combination of beige or gold and black. So it's pretty much like easy to compare. And I would go ahead and say that it is a whole lot easier to pair the tweed ones with a bunch of different outfits than it is to pair the leather ones. And I still feel like this comes back to me kind of like saving the leather ones for occasions. In my mind, this is still very occasion-y, so I don't really see myself wearing these with like a pair of jeans, for example. But the tweed ones, I think that they're perfect for that, especially on like a casual day, a casual like Saturday of errands with like a pair of black jeans. This is like chef's kiss, absolute perfection. Whereas this, I would feel like maybe a little bit out of place, or a little bit, you know, like I'm trying too hard or something like that. These are a whole lot more casual. But at the same time, they still work really nicely with, you know, like a little black dress or like a skirt or any kind of like more dressed up outfit that you may have. So in terms of versatility for outfits, I could see myself wearing these ones with a lot more outfit options than the leather ones. Our next point is going to be the wear and tear, or actually rather the durability, simply because I just got these, they're brand new, they've never been worn. These, however, have been more or less well worn, I would say. I've had them for like 2 years now, and I have tried to wear them quite a bit, or actually on every single occasion that I have, I wear these ones. So that makes it such that even though I only bring them for occasions, I actually wore these quite a bit. So in terms of the durability, I would go ahead and venture to say that these will last you a whole lot longer than the leather ones. The leather ones, I'm not gonna say I was disappointed, because that's not true. I mean, obviously I love Chanel, I'm a Chanel addict, but I was a little bit sad to see that, you know, there is quite a bit of wear and tear, despite me absolutely babying my shoes, like absolutely babying. I don't drive with them. I have like shoes for driving. I switch them when I arrive at my destination. I make sure that I don't wear them, you know, in like the rain or anything like that. I make sure that, you know, I don't step in puddles or anything like that either. Very careful with them. I wash them, not wash them, I clean them, that's the better word. I clean them with like leather cleaning product every couple of like weeks. So I really baby them, and there has already been damage, especially right here towards like the tip. You could see a part of the leather came off. Same thing here. I don't know if this will show on camera, but so basically these like scratches that go so deep in the leather that the leather just like comes off, so to speak, and it is something that shows quite a bit, especially on such a light color. What I like about these is that they're, number one, a dark color, so this wouldn't necessarily show as much, I think, even if it was actually leather. But then number two, it isn't leather, so this will not happen right here. This is something that I like about them. That being said, if you happen to, you know, have a stain on your shoes, you know, this might happen. I don't know how, but I'm sure that I would be able to find a way to make a stain on my shoes. If it did happen, it would be a whole lot easier to clean on the leather ones because, like I said, you can use leather cleaning products. For Tweed, there are not a lot of cleaning solutions. So once there is a stain, then that stain is here to stay. But then you'd have to think about, okay, you know, stains don't really happen very, very frequently on shoes. So you could be, you know, more or less safe, I would go ahead and say. So overall, I still would think that the Tweed ones would be more durable and would last longer, especially because the leather wouldn't come off. You wouldn't have that problem that you have with the leather flat ones. So in conclusion, I would go ahead and recommend you to get the Tweed ones for your first pair of ballet flats over the leather ones. I know that the leather ones is like the classic, iconic, you know, type of material. That's for sure. It's, you know, timeless, classic, elegant, all that. But it is a lot harder to care for than the Tweed ones. Overall, the Tweed ones are just a little bit more youthful, more modern. It is easier to wear them and to pair them with a whole lot of different outfits. If you want to wear them year-round, I would go ahead and recommend a lighter color. But other than that, I really think that the Tweed ones are where it's at in terms of Chanel. And yeah, they're $25 above these ones. But, you know, when you pay that kind of price, it doesn't really matter that much. Plus, if you want to get them for a whole lot less money, then again, all of the relevant information will be in the description box of the video down below for you with a coupon code. I highly recommend these ones. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was informational and beneficial for you in case you were debating on which pair of Chanel ballet flats to get first, the leather ones versus the Tweed ones. Tweed for me is where it's at. It is so, so cute. I absolutely love the aesthetic of it. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.